There are lots of different materials we can use in making the lever crane, but a very important part about the crane would be where the parts move. So this part here with a string attached, that's the winder. So I'll show you the winder in action there. As you can see why we call it a winder. It's winding up or releasing the string. So there it is, winding up and pulling on the long lever arm. But there's another piece of wood here that's not a winder. We're not twisting that one, and that would be called a pivot. So the pivot and the winder are usually just rods of some type, but there are lots of different types of rods we could use. We could even use plastic straws, so they could take the place of the wooden ones in my model here. So plastic straws could be used. These are the rods that are present in this one, look. They're quite thick, those rods. We could have used thinner ones, and these ones are all painted green. Or we could use ordinary wooden rods, like these are even thicker. In your model, we are going to use the thicker wooden dowels. So when you buy this in a shop, people call it wooden dowel. So your dowels are going to be just like these, except just plain, not coloured. And the shorter one is for the winder. Sorry, the shorter one is for the pivot, and the longer one is for the winder. And the reason we have a longer one for the winder is you just need more room to put more string on it. So it just gives you that bit more room to have the string attached. So there's our long winder, and the pivot is a bit shorter. So the pivot is the bit that holds the lever arm. So just as a reminder, look, the short dowel is going to be our pivot. There we are, look. And the long dowel is going to be our winder. So that one there's the pivot, that one there's the winder that the string's going to go around. To make a more complicated crane, we might need 2 pivots and 2 winders. But just for the moment, the basic crane or lever crane needs a short dowel for the pivot and a long dowel for the winder. Fabulous.